Hello and welcome to my video on Common Core Standard Reading Literature 4.4. Determine the meaning of words and phrases as they are found in text, including those that allude to significant characters found in mythology. One thing that we all do as we read is we come across words that we technically don't know the meaning of, but subconsciously we're able to kind of read through it, and as we keep going in the passage we can kind of pick up some of those context clues that help us understand what that word meant. And so I chose a passage from The Secret Garden by Frances Burnett. This is right at the beginning of the story. So the passage starts with, when Mary Lennox was sent to Misselthwaite Manor to live with her uncle, everybody said she was the most disagreeable looking child ever seen. It was true too. She had a little thin face and a little thin body, thin light hair and a sour expression. Her hair was yellow and her face was yellow because she had been born in India. She had always been ill in one way or another. Now, as I was reading, one thing that kind of jumped out at me was this disagreeable looking. I know the prefix on that means not, and able means kind of tending to, and agree means kind of willing to do. So tending not to be willing to do something, looking doesn't make complete sense to me. But as I keep reading the passage, it kind of gives me some ideas. Alright, so she had a little thin face and a little thin body, which could be okay, but maybe, just maybe, what that could mean kind of unhealthy. So we'll kind of put our notes down here. Thin light hair and a sour expression. Well, I'm thinking of sour expression, that doesn't seem too pleasant, so we'll kind of put there. Let me copy and paste it down here. So her hair was yellow and her face was yellow. Well, yellow hair might be okay, but face was yellow, not usually a good thing. And she had always been ill in one way or another. So obviously if somebody's always ill, that's not good either. We already used yellow. Let's change that. So just kind of from these kind of key phrases that we picked out as we were reading, we can kind of see that disagreeable looking probably means something that's, she doesn't look good at all, because what we're seeing is that she's unhealthy, kind of unpleasant, doesn't seem too happy with things, and it's just not good when she's got the yellow face and is always good. So we can kind of, what we do is we decide, okay, this means not good, and then we can plug that back in. So when Mary Lennox was sent to Misselthwaite Manor to live with her uncle, everybody said she was the most not good looking child ever seen. And while it doesn't flow as smooth, we can kind of think, okay, you know what, yes, that makes sense. And so we can change most disagreeable looking to not good looking in our heads, that as we're reading it now makes sense, and we can kind of figure out what that meant.